Hey, man, there's been some good sports things going on and everything. We had good sports. We got some good sports talk going on.
A little upsetting sports, too.
Let's start the show.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Reggie, Smooth, Little James, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot, Sports Spot.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to today's show, Sports Spot, the hottest spot for sports.
You know.
Absolutely.
And to my right, we have Bo Knows Nothing. And we have Little J. And we're going to give y'all some breakdowns on our sports predictions and the King of Trolls.
That's right.
We missing Smooth with the 5-0s today, of course. So I'm in an unfamiliar position hosting this show. And our super producer Tom Slick, he forgot the lights, so my shirt look all shiny and my head look like all this. But we like to send shots out to Sub-Zero, our sponsor. So we're going to start you off today. We're going to start off with college football, the championship game, and how we're all upset, I think, with Notre Dame.
Right, we all chose Notre Dame.
I was crying and unhappy. Yeah, it hurt me bad.
What did you think about the game?
I think it was a good game. I think if we would have played like we played in the second half or whatever, as we did, in the first half, whatever, if we had played like we did in the second half versus the first, I think it would have been a lot closer. We possibly would have won. I mean, the coach did an excellent job making adjustments and everything, but I think it was a little too late or whatever. But we still put up a fight. We're the Fighting Irish, and I think we'll just be there. We'll be there again. I mean,
I can see that.
Ohio State, they played phenomenal.
They got a good team.
Yeah.
But
they played phenomenal. Ohio State.
Leonard's a senior, so he won't be there next year.
No.
So who's going to be?
That's
where it's.
I heard something about the quarterback, but I forget what it was. I'll have to Google it in a minute, see if I can find it, though.
Right.
But I was impressed with the game. Ohio State was just a better team, but I did like the fight that Notre Dame put in. I did like the adjustment.
We didn't give up.
And I can see that this is going to help Notre Dame be a powerhouse because Marcus Freeman, this is going to help his recruiting and everything.
Right.
Ohio State's always going to get players, but I think this is going to help Notre Dame recruit players also.
Right.
So overall, I was just impressed in the fourth quarter. Notre Dame didn't go away until the end. And I just think it was just a really good game that I really enjoyed. Even though we all were for Notre Dame, we're all Notre Dame fans. Yeah. We're in Indiana. Right. I give my props out to Ohio State.
Yeah, they played phenomenal football, man. Yeah. Like I said, you can also tell that they were a little bit more set in their ways because they've been to big dances like that before. Right. And you could tell we was jittery because we couldn't find our game or whatever in the first half or whatever. But in the second half, Coach Freeman made a miraculous adjustments or whatever, and you've seen it show. So I think if we would have played that way, absolutely, we would have been closer than close or whatever.
So I have a question for you, James. I know all three of us are upset that Notre Dame lost.
Yeah.
But do you need counseling?
I think of something. Every morning,
I think you tried to be the King of Trolls.
Every morning, you know what? He may be right. Because every morning I think about it because I had high hopes. There was no doubt in my mind that we were gonna walk away victorious, man. But after seeing them play, man, Ohio State is really good, man. They coach as desperate as he looks, as desperate as they play.
Do you think Ohio State can repeat?
No. You know what? They always going to be barking. They're always going to be knocking at the door because they're Ohio State.
Right.
So, I mean, they got a great supporting cast with them. The coach is magnificent, man. I mean, what can I say, man?
I think the days of teams repeating at the college level are over with. There's just too many good teams, and you can beaten any given Saturday.
Any team could have won. Any team from Oregon or whoever could have won.
Yeah, it's definitely parity in sports now.
Yeah.
Everybody's equal.
But I'll tell you what, that opening drive by Notre Dame, man, I said,
that's what I was thinking.
I mean, the quarterback
came back into the same thing.
The quarterback threw up on the sideline. He threw up. So you knew he was putting his all into the game.
Exactly. It was a great game, man. Like I said, but when I thought we ran that in, I'm like, oh yeah, we got this, man. But Ohio State gave it back to us, man.
Right.
Did the same thing, man, quickly. I'm talking about within like 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So, and then we kept letting them, I don't understand how Coach Freeman didn't see that at first, but I mean, their men were wide open, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm like, you didn't see that? I mean,
I mean-
they got 2-3 quick touchdowns on us, really
Look.
4.
Look, them receivers was on the line, right?
Yeah.
But the defenders, Notre Dame defenders, was 10 yards
10
back.
yards back, I mean.
You know, come on.
I mean, they didn't have no challenge of.
No. And they were just
End
throwing
zone,
some
man.
dumping some short passes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
dumping some short passes, and by the time the defender got up on him, you juked him and
Juked
get
him and he's
20
gone.
more. You
He's
know?
gone.
Well, you know, congrats, like I said, to Ohio State.
Yeah.
I'm just glad the SEC didn't win it. I'm
Right.
glad the Tide didn't win it. Hey, it's the Big Ten or Notre Dame. Either way, I'm happy.
So the,
Yeah,
Tide,
right.
the Tide didn't win it, but how you think they're going to fare, you know, under new coach and all that? How you
Oh,
think
they
they're
always
gonna
gonna
Man,
be there.
they'll never
They're
be the
gonna be
same again. They'll never
Right.
be the same again.
'Cause
To
they,
me,
they got about 7 championships.
they got enough.
Well, you
They got
can't
enough.
count a good, but you know that's one thing you can't count a good
I mean,
team.
7
I'm not
under
gonna-
Nick
I'm not
Saban.
gonna-
They got
I'm not
something
going
under
to
their
count out
brand. What-
Georgia and Alabama and all them.
well,
They
you
always have a
notice
good team.
The
So you
SEC,
cannot count them out.
the SEC went down when everybody could pay. So everybody in the SEC
Right.
been paying those
And
boys
then,
kept
you
still
know,
there.
Oregon's,
Right.
and Oregon's going to still be transcending. For,
Yeah, they got night
years
money.
to come. Yeah, so they're going to be there, whatever. Those teams, those good teams are going to be there because they got the money, they got the organization, the staff to help them, you know, get the comparables that they need or whatever. And teams like Georgia and you know, Alabama and all them, they don't need too much tweaking or whatever. So they stay fundamentally sound and just keep on adding to their puzzle. They'll be around or whatever. You just got to play when you play them.
The key piece is the quarterback.
Yeah, exactly.
What I am amazed at, we're going to switch to basketball here a little bit, is how many SEC teams are ranked in basketball this year. And I've been highly impressed with them.
Really?
Even though Vanderbilt beat the number 6 team last week and the number 9 team, Vanderbilt beat Tennessee.
Right.
And this week they beat Kentucky
Wow.
the other day.
Oh, Kentucky lost?
Kentucky lost to Vanderbilt. That's their second loss.
Yes.
So I've been impressed with the SEC in basketball, but
boys-
when it comes
all
down
them
to
boys
it,
going
I'm
to the
Big
league.
Ten. I'm Big Ten again. Big
Yeah.
Ten.
Big Ten,
I
yeah.
can't agree with the SEC
I'm
on that.
ACC.
Yeah.
Well, you can be ACC. Who's that? North Carolina is like IU. There'll never be anything any good again.
Man, IU should
No,
have won
watch
that
out.
game
Tell me
today.
beating up on my. I love IU though, man.
I love
IU,
IU.
I love IU,
should have
man.
won that game.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
IU.
Yeah. And I like North Carolina because you know who. Yours truly. I ain't gotta say his name. You know
Who,
who.
Dave Wingate?
Nah, man.
James Worthy?
Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I like North Carolina.
Who does he play for?
Y'all being funny
Nah,
right now. Y'all
yeah.
got jokes.
Nah,
Y'all know the
I'm
best
a
one, the
Michael
baddest
Jordan.
man
I'm
on
a-
the planet.
I like Michael
came
Jordan,
from
but-
North Carolina.
We can go on and on about the GOAT and stuff like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
That's for
but I'm
another
just saying.
show.
Yeah, that's why I said one of the baddest men on the planet.
Right.
Played for them, and that's why I respect North Carolina. Right. With a couple of other guys,
And
too, James Worthy, guys like that too.
You are correct. IU should have won that game today.
Yeah.
But I think Mike Woodson's time at IU has run its course. I mean, we hadn't even planned on talking about college basketball, but we got to talk about the state of IU right now.
I would have been to get rid of.
Why has he run his course? Because they're still winning. They're gonna make the
The
tournament.
teams that they've beaten are IUPUI Fort Wayne. You know, I like
they're a
Indiana,
good team,
and I
yeah.
like Woodson. I'm
Yeah.
proud of him. He's an Indiana legend.
Right.
But I just think that IU's going to have to go away from the Bob Knight era. They're going to have to bring somebody in, and I know they've tried that already.
You know what?
Hold on,
As
Bobby
long-
Knight was a phenomenal coach, man.
Yeah, he
As
was.
you
But
can't
as
say
long
that.
as they always want to bring a Bob Knight disciple in.
Right.
You know, to
Well,
me.
I'm with you. They need to upgrade their whoever recruits for them or whatever because you know I've watched
Because
them.
when
I
they
seen
brought
them watching-
Sampson in,
Yeah, you know,
after Bob Knight,
I just think
or
that,
after Davis,
they got to get the
they
right
brought
talent
Sampson
base.
in.
I'm
They gotta get the right
surprised
talent base in,
Chopper
man.
Chaney has never gotten a shot.
He's in
But
the front
look
office.
look at Dusty May. The reason I've heard rumors that the reason Woodson
I like Chopper Chaney.
hadn't been fired is because Quentin Buckner's on the board of.
That's what I heard.
Was on the board of
He's the president
of the board. So he's not going to let his playing buddy be gone.
But isn't Allen Henderson coaching somewhere or something like that?
Allen Henderson's doing whiskey.
Yeah,
here in
whiskey
the
and wine.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
well, I
yeah.
didn't know because I know he went away from basketball. I heard not much from
He
him.
hadn't did much with basketball.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So let's move on into the NBA.
Okay.
Lakers.
You want to talk about your Golden State?
Yeah, I want to talk about the. Yeah, I want to talk about.
Lakers.
I want to talk about the season before you get to talk about the Lakers. The Lakers.
Or hot trash.
Yeah. Well, look.
they ain't.
Here's what I will say or
They
whatever.
won
You know,
6 out of their
out
last
west,
7.
even
They
so
still
much more
suck.
east.
They ain't gonna win nothing.
Yep, even
They in the West. They
In
not
the
coming
West.
out the
West
West.
Okay,
is tight,
the West,
man.
yeah, the West. That's what I'm saying. The West, Golden State sit at 11, at 22 and 23, or whatever. But the 5th seed is only 2 games above the bottom seed teams. It's so many teams
Yeah,
that are
it's
1
so
or 2.
tight.
You can go on a 3-game winning streak
And be back up
and be in 3rd place, man.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then even the 1st through 3rd. I mean, OKC, of course, they 36 and 8 or whatever, followed by the Rockets, which is 30 and 14, and the Memphis Grizzlies 31 and 14. But the Denver Nuggets is 28 and 17. But if you go from the 5th seed or whatever, it's like the Lakers in the 5th seed at 25 and 18. I mean, these teams that are right behind them is only 3 games out of 4th and 3rd place. So what I'm saying is, if they start losing, they can very well go to 11th and 12th place because it's so tight.
It's so
so
tight.
right now you really can't tell because you know, if Golden State get it together or whatever, they can win 3, 4, 5 games in a row. And one of these teams that's 1st through 5th win, lose 4 or 5 games, you in first place. You right
you
there.
threw a key word in there. You threw a key word in there.
Well,
If.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if you know we don't,
When you
if
start
it could-
stuttering,
possibly
I think
it can
you-
happen.
you a little worried.
But possibly it can happen though. It can happen though. What I'm saying, I'm stating facts right here. You know, we lie, but but numbers don't lie. So what I'm saying is, Lakers in 5th place at 25 and 18.
What was Curry's stats? against the Warriors the other day?
Minnesota and the Clippers are 1 game behind them, and we only 2 or 3
We
games
understand.
behind them.
We understand.
So
There's
they can
40
go on a
games-
5-game winning
there's
streak.
40 games left.
In LA or whoever can lose, it'll switch up like
We
a March
understand.
win.
Oh, yeah, we understand.
There's 40 games left in the
So
season.
that's what
We
I'm saying.
understand
So
that.
you can't really say nothing right now because this don't mean nothing right now because it's so tight.
What do you think
You know
about
what I'm saying?
Curry's numbers the other day against the Lakers?
Curry's got a bad, but the game before he had
You
nearly
know what?
40 points, man.
You know what?
The
Here's-
game that he played when they played
here's
in
the
when they
thing
played in
with
Golden
Curry.
State, he had like 40. They couldn't stop. He broke a record on.
Here's
broke a record on about 8-3.
Here's the thing with Curry.
You cannot say nothing about
Curry.
No, you can't say nothing
No,
about
no,
Steph Curry. He's the
no.
best
I'm
in the
not
business.
saying anything bad about it.
Just like James
Well,
can't
you
do
know,
it all
you
by
got-
himself.
Right.
You know?
You got Cleveland.
But-
you got Cleveland in the East sitting at the
and they
top.
done lost a couple of games. They done lost 4
yeah,
games.
but and it's kind of tight out
They
east.
lost
too.
nine.
It's
They got
kind of
blew
tight out
out
east.
by
too.
OKC too.
Yeah, it's kind of
Right,
tight out
they
east
sure
too.
did.
Yeah, but OKC good though. They got a young bunch.
Oh, you said OKC. You were giving them credit in one show.
No, this is
you
what I
remember
said.
that show?
Right.
This is what I said.
Oh my goodness.
This is what I said. This is exactly what I said. I said that it's going to come down to leadership and experience or whatever in the playoffs. We know how LA is going to play in the playoffs, how Denver's going to play. I think without that leadership, that experience, they're not going to make it until they get
I don't
season
care how much
experience-wise.
experience the Lakers and Denver got. They ain't gonna make no noise in the playoffs. These young boys are hungry.
I know, they
OKC's been there.
Hey, man,
SGA's
OKC is
gonna
not
be
winning.
MVP.
OKC is not winning no championship.
Yeah, they got the MVP.
Memphis gonna-
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
right.
saying they're
They
gonna win
got the
championship.
MVP
What's
on
I'm
y'all
the
not
bet?
gonna say they win a championship.
but that's what I'm
But
trying
they
to
gonna
tell
go
y'all.
further. They're gonna go further than Golden State. They're gonna go further than Denver.
That may be no, I don't think so, bro. The teams like that.
Better ice cream,
Look, man,
Sub-Zero ice
listen, man.
cream. Better
Teams
Sub-Zero ice cream.
with teams that have been there, they got the championship DNA. That comes out when
Better Sub-Zero ice cream.
when the
Bet
time
on the
counts.
wood, make the ice cream good.
Better
I'll
Sub-
bet the ice cream back. I'll bet you one too.
You said that
you
you
want to.
said
What's
that-
the bet?
I'm saying
That's
that
the
OKC's
bet.
gonna go
What I'm
farther than Golden
Golden
State.
State.
No, I said
I mean,
I know.
No, I'm not going to make that bet because they sitting with 5 and 6. I'm not. No, what I'm saying is that this is what my bet is.
Okay.
They not going to win a championship this year.
No, I'm not going to bet that.
Okay,
Nah,
you
nah,
talking
bet
good.
that.
You talking like they.
I'm just saying they're going to be better
no.
than Denver.
No, they not going to
I
be
think
better.
they'll be better than the Lakers.
They ain't going to be. No, they
And they're
not.
going to be better than Golden State.
One of them teams
OKC
gonna
might
put
be the
OKC
number
out.
one seed coming out the West.
I know, but what I'm telling you, man, when the time comes, man, when the money's on the wood, them teams be out.
And these teams have playoff experience now.
We'll
Do
be,
you remember
we'll
the
be
battle
talking.
OKC had
Man,
with
they not
Denver?
gonna beat. They not gonna beat They're not gonna beat the Lakers team. They got them guys is pretty healthy now. They playing good ball.
Man, the Lakers don't have no shooting. This Laker fans gonna tell you right now. What are the Lakers gonna do?
They fifth
in the playoffs.
They fifth seed
If they
right
win
now.
they might win one series, and I said might.
Yeah.
Who gonna put them
Yeah.
out? Who gonna put them out?
Who
If
can't
LeBron's
put them
out,
out is the question.
who
Hey.
gonna put them out?
If they're in,
Y'all talking
if
bad
they're
about
in
Denver. Denver's always
seventh-
there.
Who's in
Them
second
dudes
right
gonna
now?
come. I'm telling you,
I
man.
think
Utah.
Teams that have won.
Houston.
It's
Yeah.
either Houston
Neither one of them teams
or
gonna be
Memphis.
I get
Memphis.
them one. I get both them teams one round. They done.
Speaking of
I get them
Memphis,
one round. They done in the playoffs. I get both of them.
Speaking-
Houston and
speaking
OKC.
of
They
Memphis.
gone after the first round. They go to the second round. They gonna get put out. Man, I'm telling you, bro. Okay, you.
What you said about
What happened
Memphis?
last year?
Yeah,
what happened last year?
Speaking of
That's
Memphis,
what I'm
What
saying.
happened last year?
You talk about playoff experience.
They don't have
playoff
but they don't have
experience
no championship DNA.
Okay.
And
When's the last time Denver won the championship?
Denver just won 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Man? Golden State won,
This is
followed
the
by them.
present.
You know
This
what I'm
is the
saying?
present,
Teams that
not
got
the past.
in the playoffs, man. You don't want no
They
old
have
school guys like.
experience now.
But
they ain't got the. They ain't got the.
Golden State.
Well, we'll see.
Here's my thing.
That's
with
why they play the game. We'll
here's
see.
my thing with Golden State and Curry. Curry don't have any help.
No help.
Nah, he has.
Especially with Green out.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
with
well, they
Green
tryna-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I watched them
And-
good, man.
and
Them-
Wiggins-
what do you?
Wiggins-
They
Wiggins-
only
Wiggins-
lost by 2 points to. The game that Curry had like 40-some points, they only lost by 2. Last
And he had to shoot
shot
47
By,
shots.
what's his name? But by
He had to shoot
was it,
47 shots.
By a little,
He shot the ball 47 times?
No, he
Gross exaggeration,
He
but-
shoot 47 times. His record's phenomenal. He broke a record on Lakers that night.
But he had
broke
to shoot a
on
lot
them.
to
No, he didn't have to
get
shoot a
that
lot,
47.
man. No, he did not.
Stat lines don't lie.
No, his three-pointers don't lie. Look at it. Look at it. You got your phone on. Look at it.
But what I was gonna say about Memphis, man.
Man,
you
y'all-
have to give. We gonna switch away from Golden State for
Memphis
a hot
will be the
second.
ones that
Because
put-
he a little upset
Memphis-
right now.
Memphis will be the
he
ones
does.
that put.
Walk outside and to cool down.
James,
It's like
James, can I
OKC is
speak?
number 1.
Can I
I think
speak,
Memphis
James?
is number 2, and no, Houston's number 2, and then Memphis is number 3.
Okay.
Or
James,
whatever.
can I speak?
No, you can speak, buddy. You
Okay,
can speak.
okay. I just want to say, for Memphis, I have to give big props up to Zach Edey because he came into the league, 2-time player of the year,
Yeah.
national player of the year. They had all this stuff that he ain't gonna make
Transcend to the NBA. Yeah.
That boy's balling.
He's a big boy,
He's
too,
balling.
man.
So he's
balling.
back from injury?
And he back. He played last night.
Okay.
He got to wear a mask.
Okay.
Y'all know who, but you know they talk about y'all talk about Zach
Wait a
Edey.
minute,
Wait a minute, y'all talk about Zach
wait a
Edey and what's the little man with the dreads?
John Moran.
John Morant or whatever. But but the key piece to their team is Desmond Bain.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
key
yeah,
piece
yeah,
of their
yeah,
team.
yeah.
If Desmond Bain get
And
hurt,
Jaren
they don't
Jackson
have
Jr.
trouble
Jared
winning.
Jackson Jr.
Jared Jackson Jr.
And Jackson
Park
Jr.
Tudor.
Yeah, but yeah, he's a key piece too.
Yeah.
Them two
But-
dudes go out, they in
But
trouble.
Zach Edey is playing.
I like Desmond
ball.
Bain.
If anybody's key player go out, we're going to be in trouble. You know,
Right.
it doesn't matter. But let's switch to the East real quick before we get on these pro games, okay?
You know who's out already and just got back?
Who?
Paul George.
He's really good, but he's injury prone like a
hurt his
mug,
hand
man.
last night. I don't know how serious it is, but he didn't come
Hey,
back
man,
in the second half.
when your
love
all-star,
Paul George,
when,
but you know, he
when
just can't stay
Embiid only wants to play, don't want to play back-to-back games, what do you expect?
Embiid, sorry.
Philadelphia needs to fire the process because it ain't
Yeah.
worked. It ain't got him a championship.
Hey,
I
wait
wouldn't
a minute now.
trade for
But I
him.
tell you what,
Wait a minute, now Big Joel Embiid hard though, man. He's nice.
man, he can't come in.
He's
He
nice.
can't.
No,
Oh,
man.
He's
man.
nice. He got
Injury
attitude.
prone. He doesn't come in the
Prone,
training
whatever,
camp
yeah.
in shape,
Yeah.
and he doesn't take the game. He act like he doesn't
Right.
want to be there.
But he probably don't. He
Well, you
probably
just
don't.
signed that big contract. You don't have no choice.
Well, we're
And no, we
Say
won't.
the
And
Pacers-
guaranteed
Pacers
money.
No,
won't
the
take-
Golden State. I'm talking about we
Okay.
as in Golden
That-
State.
You got to have
not
enough to
we
trade.
as in the
The
Pacers.
trade has to equal out because
Right.
that ain't gonna equal out. 'Cause he's
We
signed
got
that
some
big
players,
contract.
no, but still,
Nah.
they want to get rid of.
The
He
trade
love to
has
go
to
play with
equal
Curry.
out.
Yeah.
You have
Everybody in the league wants to play for
you
Curry,
know,
with Curry,
a
even
team-
John Morant.
A team has to give up, and this is the rule. The team has to give up at least 80%
Right.
to match
Right.
what Embiid.
So some other teams will
You
have to
know,
get
either
involved
money
or
or
whatever.
players or something.
Yeah.
It always equal up to about
Well,
80%.
the Golden State Warriors, brother, I think the trade deadline was in
February
in February.
6th.
I think they're going to make a big roster move or
Who
whatever.
is?
The Golden State
It
Warriors.
ain't gonna help them make it. It ain't gonna help
Who
make.
they-
It ain't
who
gonna
they
help
gonna
make the
let go?
playoffs.
They looked at. They was looking at.
They definitely ain't
They're
gonna let
looking
go.
at what's the
Wiggins.
guy from what's his name? Played with right now he plays with
The Nets.
no, not the Nets or whatever. What's his name? The light skinned dude who plays or whatever. That play for he played for the Pelicans.
Pelicans.
I can't think of who that is.
There's a bunch of them with
Hey,
light skin and braids.
But check it out though. The Pacers in Paris, the first game I was highly embarrassed.
yes.
But I like how they battle. The Pacers have the second
Pacers
best
is
winning
good, though, man.
percentage since January.
Absolutely.
But they got help.
man. The Pacers is
Absolutely.
good.
But I hate to admit it, they may be like the Lakers. They may not do nothing in the playoffs. I hate to admit it.
You know
But
what?
I don't want to see them make
You
no
know
trade.
what? You know what? And you hear
Why
and
do
you
you keep
hearing
thinking
this
that? Why
first?
makes you so apprehensive
Hey.
that the Lakers not going to make
Look,
no noise? You don't
look.
want
The
LeBron.
Lakers gonna make the
you don't want
playoffs,
no
but they ain't gonna
LeBron.
make no noise.
You don't want no LeBron and Anthony
Hey,
Davis in
King.
the playoffs, man.
Hey,
you don't want them
King.
dudes in the playoffs,
You're
man.
hearing this first from me.
These guys, man.
Lakers, I mean, Pacers probably can do better than the Lakers.
It's going to be
man,
rough.
I mean,
It's going to be
I'm
rough.
just saying.
Well,
I mean,
to be honest
it's
with you
very
guys,
well possible.
while you guys sitting there
Very well
talking,
possible.
it's a lot of good teams in the league right now.
Yes, it is.
Their records or whatever.
Yes, it is.
So for you to sit up and say the Lakers is not going to do nothing, man, you've been absurd, man. They got 2-1
See,
in the
you
great.
need to quit cheering for the name on the back.
I'm not
and cheer
cheering
for the name
No,
on
I'm
the
not,
front.
I'm not cheering. They
Yeah,
playing,
you
they-
are.
they
Yeah.
You
clicking
done got
right
upset
now.
about Golden State. Now you getting upset about the Lakers.
I'm just saying that y'all being absurd by saying they ain't gonna make no noise, man.
No, we didn't say they're not gonna make
No, that's
any
what
noise.
that's what he just said.
No,
They
no, I was comparing the two teams.
Yeah.
I didn't say they wasn't gonna make any noise.
The thing about the
I
Pacers
just
is they
said-
clicking right now.
I
They
just
playing good
said-
basketball.
Yep.
I just
They started to
said
click
the
right now.
Pacers could very well move further than the Lakers.
And
I
the
didn't
Lakers
say
will
they
make a
would
little
make
noise, too.
Both of them can make noise, but I just said, and I'm a big Laker fan. I'm a big Laker fan, so you hear from
But
me.
I think that we got to make
You
some
know.
adjustments. Steve Kerr's a great coach or whatever.
Yeah.
He wants to make some key adjustments, man.
Yeah, he's a great coach.
You know, bringing in Schroeder, Dennis Schroeder, or whatever. He's still trying to find his niche or whatever.
Well, Buddy Hill ain't paying, ain't helping out.
But Hill ain't helping out. I mean,
Buddy Hill's a part-time player.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, part-time. you
And
know.
a lot of
He'll
players
he'll
on
show
the,
up one game and then about
yeah, a lot
10
of players
games
on the
later,
Warriors
he'll
team,
show up again.
they streak and they show up. They show up sometimes, man. And
So what?
And you know what? And I blame the three-point shooting on the inconsistency of basketball.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Everybody wants
because
to ball
everybody
like
wants to shoot.
Everybody wants you to three.
You know,
Yeah.
when you're big, when you go side your butt down,
absolutely.
whatever, man,
Yeah.
break up the defense.
And that's
you know
what I
I'm
like
saying?
about Zach Edey.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you got it. He plays. He don't be up there shooting threes.
No.
So
No, it's this, man.
let's switch over to the NFL.
Okay.
All right, all right.
Dun-dun-dun.
I like to say one thing. man.
Okay.
Go Irish.
I'm with you. Go Irish.
Yeah, go Irish.
Go Irish. I'm with
Okay,
you.
now we get to move
Yeah,
on.
I'm
now.
good. Yeah.
okay.
So last week, we all said that Washington could beat the Lions. I was highly impressed with it. was
I couldn't
highly
believe
impressed
it.
with them.
I couldn't
I
believe it.
believed it because
Yes.
Believe it.
Scott Nichols of Scott Nichols State Farm. I'm giving you a free shout out so you can
But you got
big Lions fan.
But
You
you, was,
lost.
but you was actually correct what you guys said. I didn't think that it was that could happen or whatever. But the way they played, the way they played Detroit Lions quarterback, he wasn't able to get the ball
Off, yeah.
No.
out to his running back, man.
Right.
And so that took him out of the game, man. I mean, it was like he was obsolete.
Well, people want to
They can't
blame it
find
on Detroit not having 14 players on the next man up.
Right.
Don't
You know
nobody
what
show
I'm
you
saying?
no mercy. What
No.
you want
But
them to
they-
slide? Let them slide.
They wouldn't allow
It is
them
what
to
it
run the
is.
football, and I couldn't believe that, man. I
And
was
Baltimore,
like, whoa.
y'all quit blaming it on Lamar.
Yeah, Mark dropped that
Mark
ball.
Andrews, he dropped 2 balls in the fourth quarter.
Nah, man, Lamar Jackson, man.
No.
He a choke artist, man. I'm gonna be
No,
100 with you.
That was
He
Lamar.
did not
Lamar the
choke.
one who brought him back.
Yes.
I mean,
Talking about this in that
but he
big
was
text.
playing
Right.
No, but he was playing rugged at first, man. He was playing rugged.
He made adjustments, just
He
like
made
Marcus
it.
Freeman made adjustments.
Absolutely.
Yo, how
He made
many-
adjustments
The second half. The
Yeah.
second half, he was on point.
Yeah.
How many lines did the running back have? I mean, how many yards did the running back have?
Well,
Derrick Henry?
according to
I
you,
think he had about 78.
Derrick Henry was going to win the game for him, according to what you
I
said.
very well must thought that. That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, you see, I'm looking at
But
you,
they said-
huh?
but they shut their
Yeah.
run. But
You see, I'm looking at you, huh?
But no, I couldn't believe they was able to shut the running game down like that.
Because if Mark Andrews
They didn't
had
shut
a
him down.
fumble,
He get a lot of looks, man.
if
He
Mar-
couldn't because they fell behind.
Yeah, he wasn't getting a lot of looks, man, as per running the ball.
yeah, if Mark Andrews hadn't a fumble, that
And
probably,
dropped that.
and then, well,
dropped
even
it,
just
yeah.
the fumble,
Yeah.
that could have been a decisive
I
part
agree.
of the game for Baltimore. And then to turn around and fumble on the goal line, you know.
I know that was bad, too.
That just sealed the deal right there. you
Man,
know?
and I tell you what, I'm switching
Oh,
to the
missed
other
the pass.
I'm switching to the other game, the Texans and KC.
Yeah.
I mean, I should say the Texans versus KC and the refs.
Yeah. Texas got robbed, man.
Hey,
Texas got robbed.
somebody
3 or
did
4
a,
plays.
Somebody did a mime of
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes
Kissing the
and
ref?
then kissing the ref.
Hey, yeah, that's hilarious.
But I tell you this, though, and I do say this or whatever, Kansas City they could very well much be beat. If Baltimore, not Baltimore, but if
Buffalo?
if Buffalo come in there and play like they played Baltimore, is what I'm saying, because they played kind of airless football. They made one mistake. If they come in there and play KC like that, it's over for Kansas City.
Well, Kansas
It'd be-
City
I
has
think-
barely
it'd be-
been winning their
I think-
games.
It'll be
I
Buffalo.
think
And I
what Bu-
still
I
don't
think what
think-
Kansas City
It'll
gonna
be
do,
Buffalo,
they
the
gonna-
Philadelphia Eagles.
They gonna
That's what it'll
lock.
be.
They gonna lock. What's the quarterback name for Buffalo?
Just Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
They're gonna lock him in. They're gonna keep him in the pocket.
They're going to do a spy.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but he's very
Yeah.
athletic and agile. They're gonna be.
They still have to have a
but-
spy.
yeah,
They
but
gonna
they gonna have to have
hold
a
him.
spy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, they gonna-
they playing, they clicking, man, right now. They clicking.
Yeah, but
I'm
if
not,
you
I tell
notice,
you-
I'm not
if
listening
you
to
notice,
anything
he
you
has,
said
no, well,
because you said about
we'll-
Derrick
you
Henry.
know what, no, but we
I'm not
see-
listening
if
to
you
a word
notice,
you said.
he
Well, but we'll
has
see
more
the play.
yardage. He
But
has
listen,
more
we'll see-
yardage than his running back.
We'll see what they do
Shut
tonight
him
in tonight's
down.
game.
Shut him down.
We'll
Make
see-
him throw that ball.
We'll see what they, yeah.
Make him throw that ball.
If
Well, he
Ka-
got some capable
Kansas City-
receivers.
Yeah, he got some capable
Buffalo got
receivers,
some defense too, bro.
But you got to make
They
him
got some
run around the
defense.
pocket and get it out of there.
What
Don't
they got
let
to
him
do
run.
is,
Don't let him
I
run
can't
free.
understand how Travis
They
Kelce
they
be
actually
open
got
all the
design
time, man.
plays for him.
A prime elite, how's that tight end open all the time?
Right.
Against every team.
Against every team,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Somebody paying the referees off or something, man.
No, he's running. He's open. He ain't
I
doing
don't know
that
how
on
that
that
dude
point.
get that open, man.
He's doing that.
So
That's just it.
That's on
So-
that's on him.
Yeah, so what I'm
Yeah.
saying is if Buffalo could capitalize off of
See,
kind of shutting one or the
thing-
other down.
The thing with Patrick Mahomes, he knows how to stall and wait for that.
Kelsey to lick out.
So
Like
they got
Kelsey
and
and
he knows
his
how to
line
do
holds
that.
up or whatever.
Of
Just
course, they've
enough
been
time
together for what,
him to
7
get
years,
the
something
rock
like that.
off or
That's
whatever.
just like though. You look at Kelsey like you look at Jeffrey Jefferson or the receiver for the Bengals. They always get there.
Yeah.
But
But
I mean, sometimes they get shut down, but majority
But
of the
one
time
thing I
they
do
get
know about Patty Holmes, if they touch on him a couple times, he started making mistakes too. They need to touch on him. They need to get to him. Right in his game. Don't let him get set in his offensive reference swap.
that
Because he can
one
pass,
call-
he can run.
That one call they passed, called roughing the pass.
Oh, that was horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
But if I'm not saying they're going to beat him, but if Buffalo played the style of football they played against Baltimore, they got a very good chance at shocking the world tonight.
So who are you picking?
I don't like Kansas City. Only person I like on the team is Travis Kelce. So I'm going with Buffalo. I love Josh Allen.
Who you going with?
I'm going with KC.
I'm going
Man,
Buffalo.
y'all didn't put me in a,
I'm
in a
going with
rough
Buffalo,
predicament.
man.
I don't like KC, but
I don't like
KC's at
KC.
home. And I still don't think KC has the skills to win 3 championships in a row. It's never been done before.
No, I'm talking about AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
Now, next week.
Well, let me give my prediction
Okay,
first.
okay.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
I'm going with Buffalo,
I think
dog.
I'm gonna have to go with Buffalo.
Buffalo surprised me, man.
Yeah.
Buffalo
Can't
surprised me against because I thought there was no doubt in my mind Baltimore was going to win that game.
They should have.
So
They should have.
To me, y'all can say what y'all want. I watched the game too, but Lamar Jackson didn't impress me that game. I'm just be brutally honest with you.
well, you keep going back to that. Go
didn't
back to
impress me
Derrick
with that
Henry
game,
when you
man.
was talking about Derrick Henry.
Well,
we was gonna
Derrick,
do that.
he wasn't able to get the
I'm
ball to
looking
Big
at you.
Derrick Henry.
You see, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, but they didn't get he wasn't able to get the ball to Big Derrick Henry.
I'm just teasing you, little Jay,
But,
man.
but,
Don't get
but,
mad,
but
man.
you know, at one point I was like, man, is Derrick out there, man? Oh, there you go, right? They weren't getting the balls. I couldn't believe it, man. I couldn't believe it, man.
Hey, let's give a shout
That
out.
offensive coordinator to be fired, man, for Baltimore, man.
Let's give a shout out to our sponsor, Sub-Zero, for allowing us to be in the store.
Yes,
I
sir.
guess
Yes,
you can
sir.
hear in
Come
the
get some
back.
of that ice cream.
They're
They're
making
making it great for 'em, you know what I'm
Sub-Zero
saying?
ice cream. That's that woofing sound you hear in the back. Great ice cream if you're down here by Ruther Cruz. If you down here, the the super producer said my mic messed up. Yeah. They can't hear it. They can't hear it. Well, Sub-Zero, check
What's
them
the
out.
address?
Downtown Indianapolis, off Illinois. Super producer, what's the address again? 47? South Illinois.
Come up
Check
and
us
try it.
out,
They got some
right
great
next
ice
to
cream.
Ruth and Creek.
If you're
Ruth
cold,
and
you get
Chris.
some hot chocolate or whatever, you know, they got that too.
So yeah, so you're saying the Eagles and KC in the Super Bowl, and we're saying Baltimore and Eagles.
No,
Buffalo.
Buffalo and Eagles, yeah.
Okay. So who are you going to take in the Super Bowl if that comes to right?
I'm a Jalen Hurts fan. I've been a Jalen Hurts fan since he was at Alabama. So I'm gonna roll with Jalen Hurts.
Nah, I'm going with Buffalo all the way, brother.
Hey man, I'm gonna go with Buffalo because I hate Philadelphia. And there's a guy named George Maple. He's a
can't
big
stand
Philadelphia
Philadelphia,
fan, and I want to troll him. I want to troll the heck out of him. So yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Can we get some Sub-Zero ice cream on the Super Bowl?
I don't, we'll see who
Yeah,
wins.
you know what, and
We'll
then
see
that's-
about the game.
you know what,
Okay,
and,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see
I got a
next.
good,
We'll see next
friend. I
week.
got a good friend of mine or whatever. His fiance, she passed away, and she was a big Buffalo fan. She was just crazy about Josh Allen and company or whatever. I used to kind of troll her a little bit, but I always thought that they were pretty good. But it's crazy because she's been gone, and now she didn't get the win. She said they was gonna make it really for possibly go to the Super Bowl a couple years ago or whatever. But it's crazy she can't see it. So you know, I'm riding with on a lot of aspects. I'm riding
Yeah,
with
rest
Buffalo
in
for.
peace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so. But I think that they can do it with this team, you know, because like I said, it's really hard to get back to this level of football.
Very
you know
hard.
what I'm saying? Even
And to get there 3 times is
and to
rough.
get there 3 times.
Right.
So I think that they can. I think that Josh Allen is settled now.
If
And I
Kansas
thi-
City makes it
say I said
and
it.
wins the
if
Super
they
Bowl,
play against Kansas City like they played against Baltimore, hands down they got it.
if KC
got
makes it to the Super Bowl and wins the Super Bowl, you have got to include Mahomes in the GOAT talk.
No, not even close.
What? Nobody else did 3 in a
Not even
row.
close.
Nobody-
Not even close.
Him and Travis?
I don't.
You've got to include
No.
Mahomes in the GOAT talk.
No.
And I hate
Definitely.
Kansas
We
City.
got a little ways to go.
If they make,
He got a little ways
if
to
they
go,
make
little
He
ways to
got
go.
2 Super
And win
Bowls.
it.
I know. But Tom Brady got, what, 6, 7 of them?
Yeah, but
There's
he don't
no
got 3
comparison.
back-to-back. He don't got 3 back-to-back.
There's no comparison.
Right.
Joe Montana got 4 or 5 of them. Should I continue?
And they say, Joe, some people say Montana's the greatest, some people say that.
but they got, but dude, from statistics, they got Patrick Mahomes over my boy. That hurt my feelings over Peyton Manning. I think Patty Holmes is number 3.
Hey, look, Pat,
Or whatever.
Peyton
Peyton Manning's
Manning's
number
just my
4.
guy. I'm a Colts fan.
Number 4.
But I'm going to give Patty
They
Milton
do.
his due. I'm going to give Patty
He,
Milton
but
his due.
he is, but I can't stand him though. But he good
Hey,
though.
man, yeah, Patty Milton.
I can't
Yeah.
stand him, but he is
Put an
phenomenal.
asterisk by his name.
Yeah,
He-
yeah,
he-
yeah.
he
But
got
you
an
know
ex-
what?
If
he
they
got an
win
extra
the Super
player on the
Bowl,
field.
But
if Patrick Mahomes
But it's not only
wins the
Patrick,
Super Bowl,
but for me,
you heard it here,
whatever-
he's the greatest.
Well, they should
Look.
they should do co-MVP and give it half of it to Travis Kelce too. Because without Travis Kelce, he don't win no Super Bowls.
I mean,
I can tell you that right now.
But he decides who gets the ball.
it.
He doesn't have to throw to Travis. He don't want to.
But he got to because that's the only way.
That's the most
he
important
got to.
position
That's the
on
key.
the
That's
field.
his key piece of success.
Little
But
Jack,
hey, when you
you
put
need to take
it,
your emotions out of it.
And I like Travis Kelce.
Right.
And I like
Take
Travis
your
Kelce.
emotions out of it.
Right.
Travis Kelce, my dude. That's the only.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only.
anybody got a
I'm just gonna
sedative
keep on.
for him? Anybody got a
I ain't even say
sedative?
That's the only Chief that I like that plays right now current.
Who? It's,
I say that's
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, that's the only one I like who's playing current right now.
He
They
just
got
like
history of
he
having-
just
I'm
like
a
to
tight
listen to
end
the
guy.
music. What's her name?
They had a guy by the name Anthony Gonzalez
The
too.
rich
That was
lady.
only,
The rich lady.
That was only Kansas City Chief fan. I
Taylor
liked it too.
Swift.
Yeah, you just a Swiftie. That's
Yeah, that's what he is. He's
I'm
a
absolutely
Swiftie.
not. I love
He's a
Travis Kelce.
Swiftie.
I got a Travis Kelce jersey, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
But I haven't brought myself to wear it yet.
Yeah,
you
So
know.
super. I think it's time that we go to Bo Nose, eh? Super producer. What do you
Is it
think?
time?
You got your Bo Nose facts ready to go?
Yeah, I got it.
I know
Right here.
Smooth ain't here. He should be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, super.
Yeah,
super,
I'm always
producer.
ready now.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Please welcome
Bo, Reggie, Smooth, Little James. Sports Spot.